I've been shooting my YouTube videos a little bit wrong, I think, recently. I haven't been successful. I haven't been happy with what I've been shooting. And some of that is I kind of forced myself to do it, thinking that I was doing a certain thing for the right reasons. But now that I'm looking at it backwards, looking back on it, I guess, I think I was doing things wrong. I've been in a slump for the last few weeks. And so I want to kind of talk about some of the things that I was doing wrong and where I want to focus and where I want to go for the future. So I was talking to my wife about my channel the other day, which is good in a way. It's strange because I usually have not been talking with her about it. I haven't talked with her about it at all, really. I made a YouTube video a while back about not telling anybody about your YouTube channel because you don't want to disrupt the confidence that you've had already just starting it and all that, and people can be kind of negative when they don't understand what you're doing or why you're doing it. So I have my own reasons for doing it. I've talked about that in the past. I really believe in YouTube and I want to do it and I want to make it successful, but I can't do it the way I've been doing it. So I was talking to her about it, and I guess I was getting a little more confident about talking about it. And I said, these videos that I've been making recently, they're just not me. They're not my personality. They're not me coming out. And I think that's the part that really is where I'm struggling with, because I think everybody has their own way of communicating and getting out what they want to talk about to others. I think everybody has an audience, I guess is what I'm trying to say. My personality is not showing. So that's a problem. So what happened was I had started to kind of rely on ChatGPT to come up with ideas and kind of help me with script writing and stuff like that. And I try to not rely solely on ChatGPT. I don't want to write a script and have it all be ChatGPT, but I wanted to write it enough to where I could rewrite it. Like I would look over it and just kind of put it in my own words. And it made it easier for me to go through it that way and to get it out. But what I found from it was that it still wasn't me. It wasn't my words. It wasn't my thoughts. I mean, it was my thoughts, but it wasn't the way I would say it or how, like, my mannerisms or my humor even. I'm still trying to figure that out, the humor part. But what I had done originally, and I bought a teleprompter, which I really like. And, it was a couple $100, I think, but it was by Elgato. And it's a really popular teleprompter, and I think a teleprompter has its place, but I'm not sure that it has its place with what I'm trying to do. With the videos I'm trying to put out, I don't think right now it doesn't have a place for me because the learning curve is high. It may be better for maybe business or stuff like that, but it just didn't help me with getting my personality out. It's harder to be genuine and be authentic and show your viewers yourself if you're reading something. If you're reading off of something and you're trying to get your point across that way. I mean, there's probably ways you could do it. It's just very difficult. It's a lot more difficult, I'll say, or it takes a lot more practice. So that was I had invested the money into the teleprompter saying, okay, I'm going to try this out. And I think I did okay with it on a couple videos, but really overall, I think it doesn't show me. It doesn't show me. It kind of just shows, I mean, maybe it shows my thoughts that I've written down, but you're on YouTube because you want to be seen. You don't want to, if I was just reading it or put it in a book or something, yeah, I would write it down or script it out. So I had spent the money on it to use it, and I was trying to get used to it and trying to get good practice with it. And so having invested in it, I didn't want to just throw it to the side and say, well, this doesn't work. So I gave it a chance. I gave it a month or a little over a month maybe and did a few videos with it and tried to get it out there. Tried to get some videos out there and see what they did. I'm really not happy with the results of them. Not just in the views or subscribers that show up for them, but just my performance on them. Like I look at them and I'm kind of like, you know. So it's difficult to do. I don't feel like it just doesn't feel like me. That's all. And so I was talking to my wife and I said, I think I'm just gonna have to, kind of go back to talking at the camera and hoping to develop my personality and see if I can get that to come out in the camera instead. So what I'm trying to do now is I want to get some thoughts together. I want to do some stuff that it's me, but I've got maybe bullet points. I'll try to do bullet points more. But these talking head videos where I'm just talking to the camera, it's a very successful niche or genre or whatever you want to call it. It's very successful by a lot of people, and for good reason, because we connect with other people. So me getting views and subscribers, I don't do that just to, not as like a vanity metric. What I'm using that as is a way to measure, how well I'm able to communicate and find my voice to other people. I got to find my tribe, I got to find my people that want to hear what I have to say. Otherwise, what's the point of being on here if you don't have views and subscribers? I know people get upset when you call them views and subscribers. But I mean, people are viewing your stuff and they subscribe. So they are viewers and subscribers. But that's a metric that people get lost in a way. And I understand that the disconnect from people on that. And that's not what this video is about. But all I'm saying is I use that as a metric to see how my connection is, how I'm doing as I present, because I don't think I need to cater to my audience to what they want. I think I need my audience to find me the way that I am authentically. I don't want to be somebody that I'm not. So the more that I can show who I am, people will show up for that if I'm true to myself. So the views and all that makes sense in that way. So I think from now on, I'm going to try to pivot and I'm going to try to go back to more raw type of videos. I'm kind of ditch the teleprompter for now and just kind of go back to a way to where I'm going to try to, I want to get my personality out there. I have one difficult part of this whole YouTube thing is have you ever tried to have a sense of humor? I mean, I was going to say have a sense of humor when you're talking to yourself, but I've done that and it's not that hard. You can kind of get a sense of humor when you're talking to yourself and be goofy, and some people sing and all kinds of stuff when they're alone. It's different, I guess, when you're looking at a camera, and a sense of humor is it's a very delicate thing to a lot of people, because you can have a bad sense of humor or a sense of humor that just doesn't come across right, and it'll either look corny or it'll look in bad taste or just not funny or sad. Sometimes it's sad when people think that they're funny and they're not. So, and that could be me. I don't know. My wife doesn't think I'm funny, so maybe I'm not. And then I get the dad jokes that my kids, they don't think those are funny either. So, but I'm sure as time goes on, and this talking to camera thing, it's just going to have to take some time to get used to. I already right now, like this video, I feel a lot more comfortable than I do when I'm reading a script. The last video I did, I went outside and it was really cold, so I was talking really fast, but I used a teleprompter. And that was probably the least fun video that I've ever shot, because I was just reading the script. It was cold outside. I was trying to get through it. It didn't have any real me in it. It was just me reading. And you know, if you want to read something or hear somebody read or whatever, get an audiobook. They're a lot better than that. So I just wanted to make this video and kind of say, hopefully I can put some stuff out and be more authentic and start to develop those skills more than trying to read off the teleprompter. I really tried with that teleprompter. I really tried to be natural. It was hard to get my eyes to go somewhere else. I was like kind of just focused the whole time. So I really want to try to just speak my mind. And this video right here, I actually don't even have any bullet points or anything. I kind of had some thoughts and I hit record and went with it. I didn't pre-plan this or anything. But I do want to start to get, I need to gather my videos and kind of formulate them, have an idea, have bullet points that I can hit ideas and hit points with, and kind of go into a little bit of storytelling and stuff like that. But I want to open up myself more to the audience, to my people. I got to find my people. So if you're out there, hopefully you see this and hopefully you subscribe, and we can, you know, we start a relationship in a way. It's different, obviously, but it's cool to connect with people, even if they're on the internet and you don't know them. It's a weird age we live in. It's fun. This part is fun. The talking to camera, building like a community of people that are following you and you can talk to back and forth. The comments it's a great time to talk to people in the comments. I love it when people leave comments. So if you did get this far into the video, leave me a comment about something. Tell me what you think about what I'm talking about. You know, not only does it start a conversation between us, but I know if you're watching, if you're telling me something that's in my video, I know that you watched my video. You didn't just come and try to be nice and leave a comment. And it's genuine. I want to be genuine. I want people that watch me to be genuine and to genuinely watch me and to give me solid feedback and stuff like that, so that I can, you know, get better and just kind of build a relationship. So hopefully this video will kind of be a reset for my next few videos and stuff, and I could get some more ideas and get going, and I can get that super good sense of humor that you're so looking for. I know you are, and you'll come back and say, man, funniest guy on YouTube. So that's the type of stuff I really do want it to come out. I want it to, you know, you may not like it and you may tune out, but maybe there's somebody that will like it. It's difficult on this side of the camera, and if you're a YouTuber, you understand, but, or if you've been on this side of the camera, you understand. So that's really all I had to say. So I appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully I will see you next time.